about 8 o'clock and I cannot use natural lighting from outside because it's still gloomy. It's been raining since Friday. It's now Monday morning and it's still raining. It's still raining. This is the Bantu knot that I did. I like it, but I feel like it dropped too quickly. Like there was more body before. I think my roots were still wet. The rest was fine, but I still feel like I should have had more body though, even though my roots were wet. Like, let me finish getting ready, and hopefully when I'm walking Charlie, it's not. Hopefully when I'm walking Wally, it's not raining outside, cause can't have that. Now my hair looking like this, not on a good hair day. I knew I had a pimple on my head since Friday, but I didn't even notice the second one until this morning. A new one sprung up on me without me knowing. And you guys had me turn on the camera and didn't even say anything? Why does this happen? Every time I break out, and I don't break out often, but when I do, it's like directly in the middle of my forehead. Well, this one's a little off to the right, but you catch my drift. First of all, I'm really struggling with my nails. They're breaking, and I don't know why I'm even showing you guys this. They're breaking, and I'm trying to save my money, so I haven't taken it in yet to get it done. That is my edge brush, by the way, not my toothbrush. Anyways, and you know when your nail breaks so short that it's like sensitive around this area? Well, this is what I've been dealing with for almost a week now, since Wednesday. Today's Monday. It hurts. Sorry I had to show that to you, but it hurts. It hurts so much. I should just rip them all off, all the acrylic off, and just cut them all down to around the same level and see if that helps. So, you know what? I'm actually going to walk with one of these today. That's what I'll do. Yeah. Alright, so what's on the schedule for today? I'm trying to keep this radio off and listen to only like inspirational and like gospel type messages and stuff and songs, because I feel like I've been kind of pulled away from God a little bit, and I want to get back on track. So I'm gonna see if I can focus this whole week on just listening to that and not listening to what I call ratchet music. No secular music, no secular messages. I'm going to stick to like Joyce Meyer and stuff, because Joyce Meyer is my girl. And then I would like to also work on organizing my apartment better. A lot of you guys will not believe this, but there are still things that I haven't unpacked since I've moved into the apartment like almost a year ago. So I need to get working on that like ASAP. I need to work on that. I'm tired of looking at that little area in my living room where it's just like my file cabinet is there, and my old computer that I haven't thrown away for some reasons I'll explain later. Yeah, and there's like papers and everything all over, so I need to go through all my papers, throw all the stuff that I don't need, and then get that file cabinet upstairs. The reason it's downstairs is because it's so heavy and I can't bring it up the stairs. So I have to go through it, get rid of a lot of stuff, and then try to bring it up the stairs. So maybe that's part of the project that I'm going to work on when I get home today. Fingers crossed. This rain is starting to tick me off.
You need to put God first in your life. He is not a sideline, He is the main line. And if you want God to honor you, you have to honor Him. And to seek God's means you have to give Him time. You think about Him, you talk about Him, you read about Him, you talk to Him, and you go to places where you can learn about God.
I'm at the gym. running low on lighting. Still raining. It's been raining all weekend, all work week. Let me tell you a little story. So I was on the Stairmaster. I always start my workouts on the Stairmaster. You waiting for me to pull out? So while I'm on the Stairmaster, I like to watch my videos on YouTube, and I always start with Daily Davidsons because, you guys, I talk about them all the time. The reason why I love the Daily Davidsons so much, not just because they have a great, fantastic family, and they're very humble, and they're very sweet, and they're full of God's love, but I also like them because I noticed that the girl Tiffany has a lot in common with me, except for the fact that she prefers kids and I prefer pets. But yeah, I find a lot of things, like I see that we think the same and we are interested in the same things, and like of all people that I watch on YouTube, like she's the person that I like the most. So that's why I really enjoy watching their channel. Anywho, as a lot of you might know, she recently lost her dad, and I just happened to be watching a video when she was doing the she had to go up and make the speech at the funeral. And why are two lights blinking at once? Oh my gosh, you stay where you are, sir. There are two lights blinking at once. That is so dangerous, the green and the yellow light. So yeah, they called her up to make the speech at her dad's funeral, and I said if she's anything like me, she's going to start crying before she even makes it to the stand, like to the pulpit. And lo and behold, it happened. As soon as she stood up there, she just started crying and crying and crying before she can get any words out. And then when she started crying, I started crying. Mind you, I'm on the Stairmaster at one of the highest levels, and that started happening. So I'm crying, she's crying, her mom walks up to the pulpit, she starts crying, and I'm just in the middle of the gym, tears just like running down my face. I'm like crying at the gym over this video. Like my heart was like broken. Like you don't really see her down or anything. She's always uplifting and happy and stuff, and to see her going through that, oh my gosh, like it was just really sad. And it was kind of embarrassing to see me standing there crying while I'm working out at the same time, just like confusing like all the other people who were trying to work out. Look how cloudy my window is.
And you shall drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens.
My mom, knowing my mom, she's going to call me or text me saying, be careful tomorrow. If anything, you know, don't drive around if you don't absolutely need to. When she told me to not leave the house without a jacket on. And this is when she had already moved out and I was living on my own. I don't think Wally recognizes me. I walked into the house like this, and he's still barking at me. Wally, it's me, Wally. It's me, Wally. Wally, man, it's me. It's me, baby. It's me. Oh, I do not want to walk him in this weather. I'm so tempted to just open the door to the patio and just let him out there. It's the one time I'll allow him to get away with that. Man, I wish everybody else would be this excited to see me. You make me feel so good. So remember when I said I was going to be productive today? Yes. Well, this is the mess that I was talking about. I have this thing here. This is the file cabinet that's extremely heavy, so it's the only reason it's been sitting here. And there's my old laptop computer. I told you I was going to tell you the story as to why I still have it. I think I got a virus on it years ago, and instead of me just like throwing it out, I wanted to see if I can still keep it and salvage it a little bit just to get my pictures off of it, because I have a lot of pictures. Would you believe it? I have lots of pictures. But I have lots and lots of pictures still stored on it, so I'm not ready to get rid of it yet. I'm going to see after starting it up after a few years, maybe something might happen. I don't know, but yeah. So eventually try and get that started. And this is the project, a little bit of the project I'll be working on now, because it's gonna take me some time. I still have this TV sitting here too, because I don't know where to put it. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. Oh, and are you guys proud of me? Remember I said I was saving too? There are a few goals that I'm like sticking to. But I said I wanted to start saving my money. I have not used anything. I have not used any money since Friday. And it is now Monday. It's 3 days I did not dip into my wallet. I mean, part of it is because I've been stuck in the house and everything. But at the same time though, I wasn't in the house all day today, and I didn't spend one dime. I'm so proud of myself. I know I'm gonna have to buy food tomorrow, and Wednesday, but Thursday and Friday I'm good to go. Yeah, I'm growing up, guys. Well, all thanks to Wally and Lola, all my plans have changed. Now I have to go and clean up after both of them, so that's gonna take up my whole night. At least I tried. It was not my fault this time around. I'm going to revisit that project I wanted to work on probably tomorrow or Wednesday night. So I cut all of my nails down. Now they all look raggedy, but they were all falling apart. So I cut it down. I'm gonna wait till the acrylic falls off of these. It's been a long time since I've had short nails, but let me tell you something. What I don't like is, I don't know if this happens with anybody else, but I don't like when my nail is so low that I can feel like that sensitive spot, like right on the tip of the nail. That bothers me. Right now I'm feeling it. I'm not going to stick up my middle finger, but I'm feeling it on this finger and this one, and that feeling bothers me so much. And that's one of the reasons why I always put on acrylic, because I want to avoid that feeling. And it's like a reoccurring cycle. Like, I don't like long nails at all, but I don't like to feel that sensitive, that real sensitive part, like on the tip of my nail. Like, my nail has to grow out, and it has to be kind of like stiff too, so like it's kind of like hard, so that I can grip onto things better. I can't explain it. It doesn't make any sense when I'm trying to explain it, but if you go through what I go through, then you know what I'm talking about. And that's the struggle, but I'm going to see if I can at least pull this off for a week. Pray for me. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. There's not much to see. I'm just going to eat some cereal, take a shower, and go into bed. I will catch you in the next vlog. Bye, perps.